What's going on, guys? We're back at it again. We are going to be running some gang enforcement type shit today. We are going to be rolling with Deputy Rogers again. We're going to be in this 2122 police model Tahoe. This car is fucking clean, guys. Let's see if we got anything. It doesn't look like we got anything in the trunk, but we'll find out later if we end up putting some shit back there. But let's check out the let's get our partner in. Here's the inside of the vehicle. The inside is on point. It looks really nice in here. Here's stage 1. I don't think we get any lighting really. Then stage 2 and stage 3. We are still working with these sirens. With that, let's let dispatch know we're available. Dispatch, show me 1041, 108.
Roger that, for Ocean 23. Proceed to patrol area.
Alright, we are going to stay concentrated over here. Fuck out the way! We are going to stay mainly over here in the hood, guys.
You ain't worth crap.
I like that car.
Thanks, bro. Los Santos County bought it for me. Alright, so we are at a fucking red light, unfortunately. And guys, if you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and tap that notification bell for me if you don't mind. There is content that comes out daily on the channel. Daily. Like, not even kidding. During the weeks when I'm working, I drop a video a day, and I'm typically either off 4 to 5 days. On those 4 or 5 days, I drop 2 videos a day. I keep up with you guys in the comments, letting you know what's going on with the channel. If there's not going to be something coming out for whatever reason a day, I'll usually post in there. I like to keep everyone informed on what's going on, and a shout out to everyone for getting us up to 107 subscribers. It is much appreciated, guys. Someone fighting? You hear that shit?
All units, we are code 4.
Dispatch, show me 10-7.
Acknowledge for
Dispatch, request
Ocean
fire
23.
department. Alright, so this guy just got the shit kicked out
Fire
of him.
truck, assistance required in Rancho.
So we've got fire and EMS en route. Fire was advised to take out that fucking crossing arm, that crossing railroad gate right there. You know, you're gonna get creamed, but great job. Your fire truck is not gonna be there when you get back in it. I like how they're just coming off the tracks too. Like they both just came off of the tracks.
Might as well get the body bag out.
CPR is successful. He's going to get transported to the hospital by these medics right here. Thanks, bud. Alright, bud, we got an ambulance here. They're going to take you to the hospital, alright? Oh, wow. Nice G-string, girl. Dispatch, show me code 4.
Attention all units, code 4, no further units required.
Alright guys, let's get back on patrol. We're gonna head out this way. Dispatch request plate check.
Suspect's license plate 2648 David Union 384. A traffic violation.
Alright, so once we're gonna light this guy up. Dispatch, show me on traffic stop.
Go ahead.
How's it going, sir? Deputy Buchanan, Los Santos County Sheriff's Office. The reason I stopped you is you were kind of swerving over the road over there. Why are you driving recklessly? You always drive like that? Nothing wrong. You been drinking? You don't need to answer that. Where'd you come from? You have the right not to answer. Alright. Can we get your license, registration, and proof of insurance, please?
Thank you.
Go ahead and sit tight here with my partner. Let's check this guy out. Ethan Ritchie. No probation, no parole, no arrest records. He's been pulled over 3 times. His vehicle has expired insurance more than 30 days. I'm gonna get him out of the vehicle. We're gonna give him some sobriety tests. Alright, Mr. Ritchie, go ahead and step out of the vehicle for me.
Don't move.
Go ahead and follow me over here. Alright. So I suspect you of being under the influence, so I'm going to give you some sobriety tests just based off of the way you were driving and your refusal to answer my questions. So the first one's going to be a horizontal gaze. I want you to follow the tip of my pencil with your eyes only. Do not move your head. Good job. Next one is going to be the walk and turn. You're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps forward and backwards. Go ahead. Next one's going to be a one-leg stand. You're going to stand on one leg and hold your other foot above the ground, and you're going to go 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, all the way to 10, all right? Begin when you're ready. All right, good. The last test is going to be a breath sample. Dispatch, stop traffic.
Attention all units. Officer requesting traffic control near Rancho.
Alright, and I'm also going to test you for drugs.
Thank you.
Alright. Go ahead and sit tight for me right here. We'll get you a citation for reckless driving. Expired insurance. Give them careless driving, failure to maintain lane and crossing double yellow, and expired, where is it? Expired insurance. Mr. Ritchie, you're getting 4 tickets today. Careless driving, failure to maintain lane, crossing a double yellow, and expired insurance is going to be $740 total. go ahead and either pay it on or before this date or appear in court on this date to dispute the citation. With that, here's your copy, bud. You are free to go.
This is a warning. No way! Drunk last night.
Dispatch, show me 10-8.
Roger that, for Ocean 23. Proceed to patrol area. Attention all units. Traffic control cleared.
Guys, we'll see what else we can get into.
We've got an 11351 in Cypress Flat.
Alright, we're gonna respond code 3 to someone impersonating a police officer. It looks like they've got someone pulled over here. Dispatch, show me on scene.
10-4, copy that. In, backup required.
Stop! How's it going, sir? Deputy Buchanan, Los Angeles County Sheriff's Office. What are you doing? You choose not to answer. Alright. Go ahead and turn around and place your hand behind your back.
Getting out of prison.
You're being detained at this time. My partner's going to put you in handcuffs. Alright, move you over here out of the road. Got anything on you that's going to poke me, stick me, stab me? Any knives, guns, hand grenades, bazookas, any needles? Kid's plastic badge and a loaded pistol. Alright, sir, at this time you are under arrest for impersonating a police officer, alright? So I'm gonna go ahead and secure you in the back of this police car, alright? Go ahead and have a seat, bud.
This ain't happening.
Alright, let's get a search on this vehicle. Merriweather need to get shut down. We get a lot of their guys. Police radio scanner and handcuffs. Dispatch, request tow truck. This is the second or third time I've had to tow one of their vehicles.
Tow truck. Assistance required in,
one of their people is
Cypress
out
Flat.
here pretending to be the police. Let's get a search on this firearm we found on him. Let's run a serial check on it. Josh Hamilton does not have a gun permit, so possession of firearm and commission of a felony, concealment of firearm without permit to conceal carry, unlawful possession of a firearm, impersonating a police officer, we have one that's like false detainment. There you go, false imprisonment. Dispatch, request transport.
Assistance required in Cypress Flat.
Alright, so we got the LSPDs rolling up with their transport van. Get the fuck out of here. Dispatch, show me code 4.
Attention all units. Code 4. No additional officers needed.
Alright guys, so let's get back on patrol. Back into our gang control area.
In Rancho.
Alright, we're gonna respond to that. Dispatch, show me responding code 2.
10-4, copy that. For Ocean 23.
That we're all FaceTiming a friend and healing together. Her friend fainted. She said the call ended, but she's afraid her friend may have inhaled. Okay, this is gonna be a code 3 response, guys. Dispatch, show me on scene.
10-4. Is backup required.
What the hell? Why are you on my property? I didn't do anything, I swear. Your friend called to inform us about your fainting incident on FaceTime. She was concerned that something was wrong since you weren't responding to her calls. God damn it. Pardon? It was Candace, wasn't it? My God, you inhaled too much helium at a party one time and your friends never let you forget it. I'm sorry, officer. I think you got wrapped into a prank on me. I wasn't on FaceTime tonight, nor did I faint today. That's a pretty elaborate and specific prank, I must say. Well, a few months ago, I actually did faint at a party from inhaling too much helium. I fell backwards into the punch bowl and brought the whole table down with me. My friends have been making fun of me for it ever since. Okay, that's pretty funny, but it's no excuse to be making a false police report. I totally agree. They crossed the line big time this time around. I'm so sorry to be such an inconvenience, officer. You're clearly the victim here. I'll report the phony call to dispatch. We'll take care of it. You might want to find some better friends. Good day and stay safe. Handle the situation as you feel fit. Dispatch, show me code 4. Alright, so
Attention all units.
that was a
Code
prank.
4.
We
No
don't really
additional
know
support needed.
who the reporting party is, so we can't go find them and arrest them for false information to 911 or abuse of 911. So we're just gonna get back on patrol, guys. Holy shit, yeah, you getting stopped, bro.
Officers report a suspect on the run in Rancho.
Dispatch, show me in pursuit.
10-4, copy. Dispatch to 4 Ocean 23, not authorized. Stand down.
Dispatch, show me code 4.
Attention all units. Code 4. No further units required.
Alright guys, we're gonna go back to the garage. We're gonna get a car that doesn't do so much flippy floppy bullshit. Out this Impala. Dispatch, show me code 4.
Attention all units. Code 4. No additional support needed.
Inside of this vehicle. It does actually show us available.
Hey, you got a problem, homie? What's the track?
We've got citizens reporting a person carrying an explosive in Strawberry.
Dispatch, show me en route victory.
Response code 2.
Wants us to respond to code 2 to this.
I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean it.
So right now we are trying to locate the subject that's walking around with explosives. So we'll see if they're on this ramp. Dispatch, stop traffic.
Attention all all units. Officer requesting traffic control near Strawberry.
You ugly as hell. Drop the weapon!
Sheriff's office, do not move. Put your hands behind your back. Dispatch, show me 10-7.
Acknowledged for Ocean 23.
Is there anything that's gonna poke me, shoot me, stab me? Knives, guns, hand grenades, bazookas. Any more fucking C4? Handgun, a pack of sticky bombs. Alright, sir, at this time you are under arrest for being in possession of explosive devices. Herr Kaiser. Alright. Possession of an explosive device. Attempt to detonate an explosive device. And we won't hit him with that. Let's see. Disorderly conduct. Wanton endangerment. Reckless endangerment. I'll hit him with conspiracy to commit murder. Attempted arson in first degree. That'll be his charges.
Attention all units. Traffic control cleared.
Dispatch, somebody returning to station.
10-4, copy.
Alright guys, and we're going to transport him ourselves, because this is going to be our last call for the day. We're approaching that 30-minute mark. Alright guys, and for shits and giggles, we'll go over our charges for the last few days. Go over to our court cases. That guy that we just dropped off, Herr Kaiser, possession of an explosive device, disorderly conduct, reckless endangerment, wanton endangerment, conspiracy to commit murder, and attempted arson in the first degree. He was fined 21 grand and sentenced to 12 years in prison. He was found not guilty on the reckless endangerment. Josh Hamilton, possession of a firearm and commission of a felony, concealment of firearm without permit to conceal carry, unlawful possession of firearm, impersonating a police officer, and false imprisonment. He was fined $3,500 and sentenced to 10 years, 1 month in prison. Bradley Mack, driving suspended with knowledge third, leaving the scene of an accident, possession of ecstasy, possession of cocaine, possession of PCP, and violation of probation. He was fined $4,100 and sentenced to 8 years, 11 months in prison. Justin Cunningham, failure to comply with a lawful order, criminal trespassing on commercial, possession of PCP, and public intoxication. He was fined $996 and sentenced to 3 years and 4 months in prison. Christopher Manlord was resisting arrest nonviolent, attempt to flee elude on foot, vandalism on private property, and violation of probation. He was fined $984 and sentenced to 1 year, 6 months in prison. Yuhan Itzab was discharge of firearm with intent to cause bodily injury or death, assault with a firearm, possession of a firearm, and commission of a felony, wanton endangerment, brandishing a firearm, reckless discharge of a firearm, discharge within 500 feet of a dwelling, concealment of firearm without permit to conceal carry, shooting from vehicle roadway, resisting arrest with violence, attempt to flee elude on foot, disorderly conduct, mayhem with violence, and attempted murder of a police officer. He was fined $7,100 and he was sentenced to 21 years, 6 months in prison. Wien Myberg, driving suspended with knowledge, resisting arrest nonviolent, attempt to flee elude on foot, and possession of LSD. He was sentenced to 5 years, 10 months in prison. Kevin Bullitt, possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of fentanyl, grand larceny, theft of services or goods. He was sentenced to 9 years in prison. Damon Smith, driving suspended with knowledge, leaving the scene of an accident minor, driving on the wrong side of the road, reckless driving, aggressive careless driving, reckless speed 30 plus miles an hour, reckless endangerment, aggravated fleeing or attempt to elude LEO, leaving the scene of an accident, resisting arrest without violence, resisting arrest with violence, attempt to flee elude on foot, possession of controlled substance, grand theft auto, breaking and entering of a vehicle, possession of a stolen vehicle, and disorderly conduct. I believe this is the guy that stole our police car. And he was sentenced to 1 year and 7 months in prison. Leroy Jenkins, loitering and trespassing. He was fined $142. Monica Mathewson, brandishing a deadly weapon, aggravated assault, assault with a deadly weapon, resisting arrest nonviolent, attempt to flee elude on foot, possession of heroin, simple possession of marijuana, disorderly conduct, mayhem with violence, and attempted murder. She was sentenced to 20 years and 1 month in prison. Jamie Nyan, driving while license suspended. She was fined $429. Jeremy Bell, failure to yield at intersection, failure to yield, careless driving, failure to maintain lane, crossing double yellow, reckless driving, at fault in an accident, failure to maintain control, driver to exercise due care to avoid accident. And he was fined $1,727. Jessica Anderson, reckless driving, aggressive careless driving, reckless speed 30 plus, reckless endangerment, fleeing or attempt to elude LEO, aggravated fleeing or attempt to elude LEO, resisting arrest without violence, attempt to flee elude on foot, destruction of private property, criminal trespassing residential, criminal trespassing commercial, grand theft auto, possession of stolen vehicle, disturbing the peace, disorderly conduct, reckless endangerment, mayhem with violence, wanton endangerment, and arson in the first degree. And she was sentenced to 23 years, 10 months in prison. Leroy Jenkins, discharge of firearm with intent to cause bodily injury or death, assault with a firearm, possession of firearm and or ammunition by felon, possession of firearm and commission of felony, possession of stolen firearm, illegal possession of automatic weapon, wanton endangerment, brandishing a firearm, reckless discharge of a firearm, discharge within 500 feet of dwelling, concealment of firearm without permit to conceal carry, shooting from vehicle or roadway, unlawful possession of firearm, resisting arrest with violence, possession of cocaine, violation of probation, disturbing the peace, disorderly conduct, reckless endangerment, mayhem with violence, wanton endangerment, and attempted murder of a police officer. He was sentenced to 51 years, 10 months in prison. Johnny McKenzie, disorderly conduct, public intoxication, and fighting in public. He was fined $214 and put on probation. Chloe Johns, aggravated fleeing or attempt to elude LEO, possession of heroin, possession of fentanyl, and possession of a stolen vehicle. She was sentenced to 15 years in prison. And that's going to be it. We are all caught up in our cases, guys. With that being said, if you're new to the channel and you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, tap that like button, and that notification bell if you enjoyed the video today. With that, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day, evening, morning, whatever time it is. So be it. Adios, guys.